Alright, 504 Spartan here. Um, just want to say that I've been out for a while. I've been out for more than a month. Reason why is because this brick of a computer is not working right now. As you can see, it's very yeah. I don't know what the hell's going on with my computer. My PC's down, unfortunately. Um, for a while now, and I haven't used computer at all except for my laptop. My laptop's the thing now. Um, yeah, I just want to talk about what's going on. Why am I out? I'm happy that there's 400 subscribers. However, I had more. I had more, and then all of a sudden, I'm right now 401, and kind of sad that it's not really working how I wanted. Does that mean I'm getting out of YouTube? No, I've been actually updated with everyone's channel, and I like everyone's content right now. And recently, me and Commissar Gamsad have been doing a little bit of trade. We're still negotiating, under negotiations. This is actually a pretty fun negotiation. Um, I still have. I'm basically trading a lot of these. Most of these are Space Marines. They're all Space Marines, actually. Bikes. Most of them are like this. Assault Marines, and these are fun. These are actually fun versions of Assault Marines. I didn't make these. These were given to me by a friend, and he designed by putting the sprue like this, so they could be jump. They look better, actually, in my opinion. They look actually pretty cool. So yeah, if he only the only downside is I wish this was actually in the jet jump pack, so that way it looks like he's actually flying. But I'm okay with it, and I like the other one as well. So I have Assault Marines, bunch of yeah, a bunch of Assault Marines. I have a bunch of Attack Marines. They're not in this box. They're not in this box because they're in the other room, and I gotta look for them. But right now it's being renovated, getting new carpet and all that stuff. So just for those who are curious, why am I not moving around here? So yeah, um, house getting renovated a little bit. That's why I've also been a little bit out. Been busy with well, recently, yeah, I've been busy for a while with college work, relationship, and everything. It's been rough. This time of the year has been pretty rough. This year is actually pretty not really fun. Well, it has very good times and also has very bad times. But well, aside from that, it's okay. I like it. What else for Yu-Gi-Oh? I have two things. Yeah, I know these are Magic deck boxes, but they both have Yu-Gi-Oh decks. This is mine, obviously, and this is my best friend's Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I'm gonna make a deck profile on these two. For those who know, this is my Shooting Quasar deck. I finally have it the way I like it, and probably gonna do a deck profile on this. And I'm also gonna do the deck profile on this deck, which is the excuse me. Instead of Shooting Quasar, it's gonna be Red Nova. It uses Red Nova. It uses Red Archene. So it's basically themed like that. It's for those who know 5Ds, Clear Mind, Burning Soul. That's what it, that's how it is. And now I want to talk about one thing, and one thing in particular that caught my eye this semester, this this month, and and these are the ones who caught my eye. First of all, I want to say that GW gave us back, well, gave Tyranids back Spore Pods, which is actually not a bad idea. And also these two creatures. Let's go ahead and talk about one at a time. So let's go with this first. So we're going to talk about the two units. They're the Toxicrene and the Maliceptor. Why weren't they put earlier in the codex? I have no clue. Honestly, is it a good addition? Maybe. I don't see the. There is some things about both of them that I like, and there's a few things that I don't like about it. Let's go with the bad first. The Maliceptor. Theoretically, this thing sounds amazing. If it was for one letter and one letter only, this would have been the greatest model that Tyranids would have. And the thing that kills it is this. Focus Witchfire. Yeah. Focus Witchfire for psychic powers selects only one model. So you have to use that ability 3 times. It's a warp charge to kill at least 3 models. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it at all to run the Maliceptor. 210 points to kill one model. One model or two models at most, but it's warp charge 2, and you're trying to shoot it basically, so you have to still use your ballistic skill. If you miss, well, there goes that. Um, and it only ignores armor and invulnerable, and not invulnerable, and cover saves. Invulnerable saves are still allowed, so if you're trying to target a main character, like, I don't know, let's go with Space Marine Captain. Space Marine Captain has a 4-up invulnerable save. It will still be able to use that. So, that's really not really what I want. I wanted if it hits the whole unit. That whole unit, then that thing is broken. That's worth it's 210 points. The good thing about it, toughness 6, 5 wounds. That's still pretty beefy. Um, Everything else about its psychic abilities, like using that Shadow of the Ward bonus, and the fact that you could, it's a 3. The enemy has to use a 3d6 leadership. That's pretty powerful. But that one word, focus, Witchfire. Well, technically focus. That one word kills it. It's just not really that great. Now the Toxic Ring, 160 points. It's a little too expensive. It's better than the other. It's better than the Maliceptor. I actually like this one better. Still toughness 6, 5 wounds. He has a lot of cool abilities. First of all, he has Acid Blood, which hits on an AP2 hit if he gets wounded very closely. So it could probably kill Terminators up close if possible. So that's not that bad. If it gets hurt, of course. What else? Has Slash Whips, so that means it increases his initiative, since his initiative 3 increases to initiative 6, which is fast. It has 6 base attacks. Oh my god. 6 base attacks. That is amazing. Good lord, I would be afraid of this thing. It will probably hit you with 8 attacks if it charges at you. That's a lot. And they're all at AP2 because Smash, it's a monster creature. And it also has this ability. However, it hits you on a roll of a 6 to wound, it becomes an instant death. So if it's in close combat and you're fighting, I don't know, let's say a Riptide. You're fighting with this against a Riptide. You roll a 6 to wound, which is not that difficult because strength 5, you need 5s and 6s. So you're still wounding on 6. Holy crap, that's pretty. Actually, no, not even. You're wounding on 2s because this poison is poison 2 up. So 2s to wound against Wraith Knight, 2s to wound against Riptides. That's actually a very pretty good close combat unit. It also shoots a nice large blast that ignores cover and is 2 up poison. And it has the same rule. It becomes insta death, I think. Oh wait, does it? Oh no, it doesn't. Oh yes, it does. It does. Never mind. My bad. Yes, it does, because Hypertoxic gives it any model that has a poison special rule. And wait, but this is a weapon. Okay, I'll check on that later on. I don't know. I'm kind of tired right now. Yeah, it's pretty freaking deadly, and it has armor bane on open top units, well, vehicles. Yeah. This thing is pretty. This is pretty powerful. The downsides about this instinctive behavior. You want to use this with a new drop pod, which I'm going to talk about that. What else? Good thing is it has shrouded. It has fearless, so no worries about those. What I would say about it is once you drop it, put it near terrain, have it gain that 2-up invulnerable save. With that 2-up invulnerable save, and with 2-up cover save, my bad. Oh god, he'll basically have a 2-up cover save. You just drop him right next to terrain. Um, After that, make sure he could go into the assault because that guy is. It looks pretty beefy to the assault in paper. I don't know about it in real life, but that's how it looks like to me. Sure, he'll probably get killed. Probably be a distraction for the rest of your force. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. So overall, I like it. I like it. I thought first a Maliceptor would be pretty brutal to go up against, but then I saw the Focus Witchfire rules on the 7th edition rulebook. He's actually pretty bad. I thought it was gonna be good. It sucks. I know. Would it be fun to use this in a game? Yes, but you remember the box becomes either this or the Maliceptor, and the box is $73. So I gotta use my money wisely or not buy this model. So yeah. Right, next. The Tyranid, what's it called? Tyrannocyte. The new drop pod that the Tyranids have. They used to, I think, yeah, Chapter House is the one who used to make drop pods for Tyranids, and I think it was the Doom Malantai as well. But apparently Doom, well, he got removed. So yeah. The drop pod's actually very good. It has 5 Death Spitters, so that means 15 shots, a BS5, a BS2, so you use 5s to hit. That's like around Orc Daka. Orcs shoot at BS2 as well, so Daka shots basically, I'm gonna call them. It basically does a lot of Daka. It's fearless, and basically it just comes in. It comes in, shoots all its weapons at the closest model, and now it's the same thing as before. It used to be, yeah, it still carries 20 dudes or 1 monstrous creature, and you could actually make an infinite loop with this. Since these are part of the Tyranids, you could have, let's say you want to put the Toxic Ring, okay, the brand new model, and you want to put him in this one of these dedicated transports, okay? You put him inside, and then for that one, you could take another Tyrannocyte and put it in there, and then put it and keep going. I think you could do a loop like that. I'm not sure. I will have to read it even more in detail, like word for word. But I think it is allowed. 75 points for these guys. Is it worth it? Yes, completely. I would see them running with Zonanthropes, squad of Zonanthropes to kill vehicles, because seriously, right now there's no way how to kill vehicles with Tyranids unless you get very close. Especially against Land Raiders, for example. Land Raiders are just like, they're not gonna die unless you get very close or use Zonanthropes. So now Zonanthropes are gonna be used, in my opinion, for a lot of lists. I have 3 of them, so I'm not worried at all. What else? You could put in an Exocrine, put him very close, and then fire its artillery thingy. You could actually put, I don't know, but you could put a lot of stuff there. You could put you could even put a Swarmlord. If you like running your Swarmlord, you could actually deep strike your Swarmlord. It'll be actually pretty funny. Sure, he'll soak up all the guns and everything. However, he's the distraction, and then you have the whole force right behind him, and you just go boom, death. Best ways how to use this new drop pod is Zonanthropes, Daka Fexes, and the new Toxic Ring. Those are my 3 opinions that you could use them very well. Aside from that, you could put an exocrine. I don't see why not. I see it could be fun, I guess. The new things, if you remember these from Forge World, those big spore mines is the same thing. It's the same damn thing. I have two of those from Forge World, so I just need one more, and I could run this. It's a troops choice. So if you have extra slots, which some of us don't really for troops choices, you can always put some of these, deep strike them, kill air vehicles. This is perfect to kill air vehicles. It automatically, whenever you could charge zooming and hovering flyers and or monstrous creatures. You could actually they automatically hit. That's the fun part. They automatically hit your opponent's flying monstrous creature or flyers that are zooming. That's perfect. That's like, oh Jesus Christ, you're not gonna get away from that one. Um, Strength 8 AP3 large blast against ground units, against air units, an automatic hit of Strength 8 AP3. Is that deadly? Absolutely. It's 3 hits with Strength 8. It's basically missile launchers. 3 missile launchers automatically hitting. That's gonna take down a flyer at least. That sure you won't explode it in one shot, but at least you can immobilize. Well, lock velocity, aka reduce the velocity a lot. And if he fails, then he crashes. Yeah, that's gonna increase your chances like that. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt Helldrakes if you go up against them. Like really, Tyranids, in my opinion, had no chance against Helldrakes. Now you do. And or Vendettas. Like Vendettas would just crash and burn with the damn thing. What else? And then there's the Sporosis. It's not really my favorite out of here. I would say it kind of sucks. Um, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It just shoots little spore mines, like the little ones, like these guys. It shoots these little guys. And if once per game you could bring out the bigger one, but that's it. And it increases your synapse creature's range by 6. Increases synapse by 6 inches to all synapse creatures that are within 6 inches of that thing. However, you could infiltrate it, which is actually not bad. It's not that bad. It's not like, oh, this thing is terrible. But it takes down a heavy support list. And you rather run your Trigon Prime or your Molochs or even Doc Effects. Even your Exocrine, but in that case I would just run the formation with the Exocrine and the Biobores. I wouldn't run the Exocrine as a heavy support slot. So yeah. Overall, am I happy with these? Yeah, I'm actually very happy. I'm actually very happy for these. My girlfriend who plays Tyranids is trying to buy like 3 of these. And we have to paint them all. That's the thing. I gotta help her paint. She likes painting her Tyranids. Sure, it's the same army I have, but hey, I like it. I have somebody to help me paint with because I gotta paint my Imperial Guard stuff. Now she can paint her Tyranid stuff, and then yeah. So, there's more Tyranid stuff coming up. There's the Leviathan Codex supplement, and I probably have some rumors that there's going to be a starter set with Blood Angels and Tyranids. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's basically it for Warhammer. For Airsoft, I don't really have much. I got the Pulse Rifle. I love it. I haven't used it yet, but I want to use it. I want to use it one of these days. Yeah, I got it for my birthday. It was freaking amazing. I wasn't expecting it at all. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you guys later. Oh my god, my eyes are tired.